Hello, and good day, and welcome to Lifestyle Protection Podcast, specially brought to you by Veritas Capital Assurance PLC. So, what we will be doing today, it's our first episode officially, and we'll be giving you tips, insights, advice, and real life about your day-to-day living that will safeguard you. I am Queen Zach, and with me in the studio is.
Rinzi Adigwe.
Okay, thank you so much, Arinze.
Thank you,
Okay,
Queen.
so today we'll be talking about general insurance, what insurance is. So, on that note, let's start. Arinze,
Yes.
what is insurance?
Okay, so I'll say it this way. Insurance is said to be a means of protection from financial loss, in which
Okay,
there's exchange of a fee from a certain party to another party, in this case, an individual or a business to a company,
all right,
for the sake of financial help or assistance during loss or damage.
okay,
Right?
all right.
Now, that what you pay to the company is what they call premium.
Mm-hmm.
What you pay the company to protect you from is what is called premium. Now that thing that you're saving is your assets or whatever it's called.
All right.
Now put it in a plain terms. What the average man want to hear on the street, what the local man want to hear, what the man who thinks insurance, this one is biggest. What is insurance? Insurance is just a simple way of saying, look, you give us X amount of money
Okay.
to protect you from anything in terms of financial loss.
Mm-hmm.
And when it happens, we will come and give you help.
All
As
right.
simple as that.
All right. All right. Thank you so much, Arinze. So, moving further, what are the types of insurance? Like, what does it involve?
Okay,
Basically.
so before we talk about the types of insurance, I would like to explain that there are different types of insurance companies,
All right. Thank you.
particularly in Nigeria. So you have three types of insurance companies in Nigeria. That's when I say types now, licensed to practice insurance,
All right.
by the regulator, which is NICOM. So you are either a life insurance company,
Mm-hmm.
a non-life insurance company, or what is being referred to as general insurance company,
All
or
right.
a composite insurance company.
Okay.
So starting from the last, a composite insurance company is an insurance company that is authorized by NICOM to
Okay.
provide services for
Mm-hmm.
life insurance and non-life insurance.
Okay.
A non-life insurance, or what is being referred to as a general insurance company, is licensed by NICOM and authorized by NICOM to provide insurance services for non-life. That's things that have not to do anything with life.
Okay.
Your cars, your engineering, your aviation, your marine. Then a life company is the one that offers insurance services or advice when it comes to life insurance.
All right.
Now back to your question, types of insurance. So let's take, for example, the general insurance company, non-life, which is what most of us are used to.
Mm.
There are about 7, 8 classes of insurance:
All right.
aviation, agric, marine, automobile, engineering, fire, oil and gas, and I think there's also general accident, what some people refer to as general accident. There's a lot of them. So those are basically the types of insurance that we have.
Types of insurance. Okay. Thank you so much. That this is really insightful. I know you, the listeners, are also learning one or two. So, Arinze, this one is a very crucial question. It's something that people want to know. Okay, does insurance really work? Is it a scam? You know, when they say something is a scam, like does it actually work?
Okay, so my answer to that is that first of all, insurance is not a scam, and second answer to you is yes, insurance works.
Okay, you have to convince me at this
Okay,
point.
so
You have to.
the first thing people need to understand that it is not by any standard a scam. It is reality. It is real. It's not magic.
Okay.
All right. So, and there has been proven cases where people come to say, "Oh, I have been settled by my insurance company." Ultimately, the reason why you take insurance policies is because when there's a financial loss or damage, the insurance company, as we will say in the recent times or in our recent languages, they come true for you.
All
So
right.
I'll tell a practical story of if a man takes up insurance policy
Mm-hmm.
for protection of his house,
All
maybe
right.
the home content of his house. Maybe he rented an apartment and insures the TV and everything. All right. What the insurance company will do most times or all the time, or should even do when there's a damage, is
Mm.
to come through for the man, as long as the conditions of that insurance policies has been met. Example, you took up an insurance policy for your TV, for example, and says the insurance company will come through for you where there's a loss
Okay.
or theft
Mm.
or damage as a result of flood
All right.
or fire or anything. Now, if that TV stops working
Mm.
as a result of software, I'll ask you something from your layman's understanding, from what I've explained now.
Yeah.
Should the insurance company give you money?
Yeah.
The answer is no.
Okay.
Remember, we said as a result of flood
Okay.
or physical damage or fire
Mm.
or theft. Now, it's possible that the TV is not working because the remote control button is bad.
Oh, that's what you mean. Okay.
It's also possible that the TV is not working because the system needs an upgrade. It's also possible that it's a software damage which the insurance company cannot pay. However, if it's as a result of, so maybe the TV fell and the screen is broken, the insurance company would come through and replace that TV for you. Now, why people doubt that most times is, for example, so let's say a practical one that people are used to. Your vehicle.
Okay.
So you take a vehicle insurance. In this case, the most popular third-party insurance policy, which is at a cost of 15,000 naira.
All right.
All right. So for some reason, there's an accident and you damage another car, and the damage, the repair of that car is up to 600,000 naira. Do you know? Once it's affirmed by the traffic control unit or whoever is authorized by the government to ascertain who was right or wrong in that accident situation, once it's affirmed that you who have the insurance policy with company X is at fault, company X will come and repair that damage on the other person's car that is worth 600,000.
Oh.
So why you think most times is not true, because you're imagining your 15,000 naira to 600,000 naira.
Exactly.
Let me even shock you the more. Do you know that up until as much as 2.5 million, 3 million naira, that your 15,000 naira can give that to you as a result of that insurance policy? That's why people will say, oh, it's not true, it's not working. Because you're imagining, how do I give you 15,000 naira?
I know, right?
For 3 million? So it does work.
Wow. All of this is very insightful. Thank you so much once again, Arinze. So we have time for just one more question, and it is, what are the minimum requirements to, purchase an insurance policy? What do I have to do? Who do I have to meet? Like, what do I do basically? What's the
Okay,
process like?
so as we go on, we'll be explaining different types of insurance because there are different conditions for insurance. But ultimately, the way to just check how much you will pay is your insurance, whatever your, so let's go back to the car.
Okay,
all right. So if you want to do a third party, most times, example for Veritas Capital, you can do third party on your own. You don't need anybody to come through. You just go to their website and you can buy and go. And all you need to do is to get your vehicle registration, your vehicle type, and you pay and you move on. The other type, which is the comprehensive insurance, is that we need to see your driver's license, we need to see proof of ownership, and ultimately inspect the car to see the current situation of that car to be able to give you a value. Now, apart from this requirement, we need to also be sure that you're mentally stable.
All right.
We will not be able to ascertain that, so it is you that will tell us I'm fine. Because the first condition or the first rule or the rule of the thumb for insurance is that insurance is done in utmost good faith, which is trust. I trust that every information you have given to me is true. I'll give you an example or an idea. If I come to insure your house and I did not see the house and I ask you, what are the risks around your house? You say none. Meanwhile, your house shares fence with a filling station, what we call a petrol station, a gas station. Your house shares fence with that. The risk of that house getting burnt is high compared to the house where there's nothing like that around there. So if I ask you that question and you do not disclose to me, you have not been sincere. So hence you need to be up, as they say, full disclosure.
Okay.
So there are different requirements. So as we go on in this podcast, we'll be explaining the different, for each insurance class you're taking up, there are different requirements for it.
All right. Thank you so much, Arinze. Okay, this is where we say goodbye for episode 1. But before we go, I'd like to give Arinze the opportunity to tell us more about Veritas Capital Assurance, being social, and everything that our listeners would like to know.
Okay, Veritas Capital Assurance PLC is one of the foremost insurance company in Nigeria, offering non-life insurance services and advice. Non-life in this case means general insurance. So it's a company that's been in existence for 50 years now or plus. What else? You can come to us at any time you want to, whether by location or by interacting with us. So you can reach us via email. Send an email to us at info@veritascapital.com or cic@veritascapital.com. You can visit our website www.veritascapital.assurance.plc. I like to say one thing here: the capital here is with a K, is a capital with a K. On social media, you can find us on LinkedIn and Facebook as Veritas Capital Assurance PLC. On Instagram, we are Veritas Capital underscore, and on Twitter, we are Veritas Capital, or what we refer to as X today.
Yeah.
So, quick access phone call is 0700 1500.
So you've heard Arinze. Make sure you contact Veritas Capital Assurance. So this is where we say goodbye and see you next time.